Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 22 of my Monster Feed the Beast server play series. Previously, we were able to get the silverwood tree to grow out here with changing this area to magical biome. I did fly up a little bit and looked at the chunk borders, and it doesn't look like it's directly affecting a single chunk. It looks like just a radius around the pure node. So we could plant a couple more silverwood saplings, and I think having pure nodes and a magical biome pretty close to the Thaumcraft building is a good idea. And I did see that since this area isn't chunk loaded, none of my beans grew, but as you can see, I was able to get the mana beans to actually stick to the tree. So now it's just a matter of waiting for those to actually start growing. And in between episodes, I went ahead and went around the world, as you can see, since I have my goggles of revealing on, that I did capture quite a few extra nodes. I filled up all of these little platforms with aura nodes, and you can see this little thing right here. This wooden slab is a place marker, or a placeholder for what we're going to do next. And I think this is one of the last things that we're going to do with Thaumcraft for a while. We might come back to it at some other point, but right now I think there's other things that need to be done in order to grow our base. So let's take a look in the Thaumonomicon and take a look at the Wand Recharge Pedestal. And not only that, but I also need one of these for the Compound Recharge focus. I did try to make sure that majority of these are using the primal aspects, but there might be a couple in here, like this one right here, that has the Sano aspect on it. The Wand Recharging Pedestal by itself can only deal with the primal V or aspects, but we have to have the compound one in order to break apart the individual aspects of Sano or any of the others that I might have in order to use those to refill the V in the wand. So let's go ahead and see what this would consist of. And it does look like we need another arcane pedestal. I think I created one extra in a previous episode. I'm not exactly sure where I put it though. Oh, there it is. So we're good on that, and we need a primal charm. And this is just arcane workbench with all of the shards around a Salus Mundus and gold ingot. So let's go ahead and get one of those. We need 2 of those and 1 of each one of these. And what else was there? Salus Mundus. And I don't know if I have any extra. Let's see. I swore I had a couple of extra in here. Nope. It looks like I'm going to have to create more. And that, if I remember right, looks like some of the things that I did have in here are now gone. I may have put them in the AE system down below, but let's go ahead and grab maybe just an extra one of these. And since I don't have any more mana beans, except for the ones I have growing out there, what other options do I have? I guess I have these. So I'm wondering if, whenever the quarry was running, if it actually destroyed a couple of aura nodes, and that's why we have the ethereal essence. But we should be able just to throw this into the work table here and use 2 of them for every shard. And that's insufficient V. There we go. And I think all I needed the 1. And I should be able just to craft this now. I think it was like this. I don't remember the color order. I don't know if it's a shaped crafting. Most likely it is. So let me just throw them in there. Try for the best. And that is not it. And that was for the primal charm. So red, green, blue, and yellow. Red, green, blue, yellow. There we go. Yay! Alright, so I got that. And this is minor instability. I don't know if I should create another one. I might just risk it. You know, just to be on the safe side, I probably should create another one of these. So let's go ahead and grab one more shard of each. 2 of that one. And there we go. Create the extra Salus Mundus. And I didn't grab the gold. 2 of those. Alright, so red, green, blue, yellow, order, and entropy. There we go. Ah, insufficient V. Well, fortunately, I can just run upstairs, or hop upstairs, and fill my wand on these numerous ore nodes. So that's the biggest reason why I wanted to capture all of these ore nodes. And it did take me quite a bit of time because each one of these took 70 V out of all of the aspects of my wand. So I had to recharge it for every single one of these. And that was a big pain. And this is not filling very fast. Let's see if I have one with fire or Ignis. This one has Terra as well. Ran out of that. I should be able... I guess I didn't get too many Terra. I might have to... this one has some. Oh, I drained it already. I may have to create like a second layer up here of even more of these ore nodes, because it doesn't look like I have enough of some, but probably too much of others. I guess I really wasn't counting whenever I was collecting these. Alright. That should be good. And I didn't even check. Okay, good. I have all of my thaumaturge equipment that'll give me the discounts, and I guess those don't stack. That's unfortunate. Alright, so now it's a gold ingot, 2 diamonds. Let me just grab 2 of those, and let me grab 4 gold, or diamonds. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else did I need? I guess that was it. Yeah. And I probably should also check to see what kind of essence we'll actually need. And I think I can get permutatio off of seeds. No, I can't. Maybe that was like an old thing. Barley seeds I can do. I might need to start my farm back up, because I have not been doing any farming. I have realized I created this enchanted brown crystal pendant from Geostrata, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, and this one, just as long as I have it in my inventory, it gives me saturation 4, and that might be a little bit overpowered, and I might want to consider maybe once I get everything established, I guess I had enough of that, to do more of the farming side instead of wearing something that's really overpowered like that. And that has 38. Oh, I guess I already had everything that I needed. So let me one pedestal down here, arcane pedestal, and 2 of those, and 1 of these, and gold. Let's go ahead and hit it with our wand. That should be good. So now it's just a matter of watching this and making sure that nothing gets broken off or zapped by lightning. And this, once it creates, will give us our wand recharge pedestal. Almost done. There we go. Great. I should probably put like an elevator or something over there because I always want to run to that side. Alright, so here, let me just replace this. I don't need this here anymore. There we go. And I should be able just to right click on that and it'll start recharging. And again, be sure to scan everything. For a moment, strange energies surround the primal charm. They dissipate quickly, but you are left strangely inspired. Okay. I guess I discovered a clue for new research. That means if we take a look in our Thaumonomicon, there might be something new in here. It might be this one, because I don't remember seeing the primal wand focus before. They usually have a little glowing thing on the tab whenever you have unlocked new things, but it doesn't look like it's going to. And it looks like we will need to find another aura node with Ignis on it because I'm going to continually run out of that one. Alright, so this one's a little bit more complicated. It's not terrible. Redstone comparator, we can probably just create one of those in our AE system. Comparator, oh, I already got one. And I think that's in the center, so we only need one of those. But then there's the V filter. How do I craft one of those? Arcane workbench, silver wood, and gold. And I got all of that upstairs, and I think I'm good to go. So let me grab some gold, some of that, and that should be good. And I needed 4 of those, but with the risk, I might want to create a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, come on. And maybe 1 extra. I mean, the instability is moderate, so there's not a high risk for everything to get zapped off. So we should be good on that. And now, was that a arcane? Yeah, this is an arcane infusion. So 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 of these. And I'll probably just do them across from each other. That should be fine. And then redstone comparator in the middle. Great. So now, what aspects or essence do we need? We need 10 ordo, 10 permutatio, and then precantatio. I cannot talk tonight. Precantatio. 15, 10, and 10. I need more order. Alright, what gave us order? Let's see. Order shards, obviously. And I might be able to do steel. Because I got plenty of that because of the calclavia. I typed calclavia. Yeah, 260 ingots, and these do have order in it. But it does have a lot of metallum, but since these are void jars, we don't have to worry too much about that. So that's going to give me 32 ordo, and that should be fine for now. Hopefully it works on that first. Ugh, I can't get up here. I'm used to having my Boots of the Traveler on, and I don't right now. So let me wait for the golem to finish up, and I'll be back. Alright, it looks like he has enough, and I did go upstairs and recharge my wand a little bit. I guess I got it to Flux Taint. I think somebody did some infusion or some crucible stuff in here, and there was a little bit of taint on the ceiling, and that gave me a flux taint. I'm not sure. It says 0, so I'm not sure how long that's going to be on me, which I don't know. That's kind of weird. Is it still on me somehow? I didn't put anything in my inventory that would justify that, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and craft this up. And this should be pretty straightforward. I don't think there's any instability for this. Let me just double check that. Moderate. So I'm assuming that we have enough skulls around the infusion altar where we're not going to have to worry about it too much. I see a little bit of lightning bolts coming out, but nothing that has any far-reaching zapping. And we're almost done. Yay! There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, my inventory's full. Let me get rid of those. I need to do something about my inventory. Let's go upstairs and place this now. Pretty simple. Just right click. Nope. Not there. There we go. And now, because we have that compound recharge focus, it'll be able to grab from the Sano as well. And that did not help with the Ignis. I'll just have to do that maybe in between. So now that we have a way to recharge our wand, probably want to have maybe a couple of these wand foci to play around with. Wand of Equal Trade is going to help considerably with all of our building. So maybe I should do that one first. And it looks like it's just a normal arcane work table crafting, so that should be fairly straightforward. And I do not have any quicksilver up here. Fortunately, we have this tree out here. Just break one of these off, and we're good. Alright, and then order shard and entropy shard, and a little bit of the nether quartz. And I don't have inventory. Need to fix that problem. Probably need to just throw some stuff back into the system, and of course these are probably the things that I will need here coming forward. And I probably need to get rid of some of these wands. Not get rid of them because, I mean, they're still handy to hold some of these aspects, some of the V. So I might as well just use that. There we go. Put that in there. 2 of these and 2 of these. And quartz. 4. There we go. And no. I think these were on the outside. Order and entropy. Yay, there it is. So this is the Wand of Equal Trade focus. So just to use it, it's F, and that'll bring up this little menu, and you just scroll over the one that you want. Of course, I only have the one, and you can see on my wand it has that nifty little thing. And let's go ahead and try this out. I'm just going to place one of these blocks here, shift right click, and you can see on the top left hand corner where the Thaumcraft little meter thing is, you can see that I have 2 of those blocks in my inventory, and anytime I right click on something, it will spread out, and if I left click, it'll just replace a single one. Real nice. So now I'll be able to build things with maybe cobble or something like that, just to lay things out, and then replace later with my more permanent material. So the next thing that I want to do is create one of these focus pouch. And a focus pouch is basically a special bag that can only hold the foci. And since this is on my wand, Shift F will actually take it off your wand. And I don't want to have like 10 or so wand foci in my inventory, so the bag is actually going to be really nice. So I need 7 of those, and I have gold on me, and that should be good. I think I have enough V in my wand. I don't think it requires that much. And there we go. Nice. So now I can open up the bag by right-clicking, throw in my foci in there, and I don't have to pull them out. I can still access them while they're in the bags. So the bag just has to be in my inventory somewhere. And if I hit F, you can see that I can still grab the Wand of Equal Trade foci, or focus, and Shift F will put it back in the bag. So you can see that it's not in my inventory, but it's in this focus pouch. Really cool. So let me create maybe something else. I don't have another star. Darn. I might have to kill the Wither at some point so that I can get this wand focus of warding, and that one's pretty nice. Let me do this one. This is a portable hole. This one's pretty nice. So I need more nether quartz. I think it was 4. But since this is arcane fusion, it's 3, so I have 1 to spare. So let me grab 2 of those. I cannot remember. I got the worst memory today. 2 air and 2 of the entropy. 2 air, 2 entropy. I got that, and 1 of these. Yay! I grabbed 2, but I only needed 1. So let me put the... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Good thing I brought 2. Alright, so need aspects. That's quite a bit. I got that. Got 39 of that. 25 Eider. I don't have 25 Eider. And I don't think I have Alienus in here. If I do, I'm not seeing it. So let's find a good item that we can drop in for Alienus. And that's Ender Pearls. I got plenty of those, so let me grab some Ender Pearls. And I need something for Eider as well. I think boats, which is funny enough. But I think boats have Eider. Yep. Well, so do Ender Pearls. So let's see how much we get from Ender Pearls. 4. That's actually quite a bit. That's a really good item to use for this kind of stuff. So again, I gotta wait for the golem to fill up the jars upstairs, and I will be back. Alright, so we have enough of that stuff. We should be ready to start this. So let me just double check what I was doing. 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and 3 of that. So that's 6 items. And let's see. Where's my other one? There we go. how am I going to do this? Just to make it balanced out, I could do 4. And I'm going to have 2 that are not balanced. So might as well just make it across like that. And I think that's enough. So let's run over here and go ahead and craft this. And you already know what's going to happen, so I will just cut here and come back whenever this is complete. Alright, that didn't actually take as long as I thought it would, so let me go ahead and grab that and let's take a look at what it actually does. So here you can see, let me just show you in my inventory. I have the portable hull in my inventory here, but the other one is in my focus pouch. But I can switch to that and I can just right click anywhere and it'll basically create this little hole. It's a temporary amount of time, but this will allow me to travel through walls really quickly, so I don't have to wait and walk around or break a block or anything like that. So this is actually going to help considerably with some of my other builds. Of course, it's also just fun to play with. So yeah, and I think if I were to hit Shift F, I think it'll go in my pouch. Yep, there it is. Cool. So that is actually good news. One issue that I have found, I may have mentioned it before, but not sure. With the F key for Thaumcraft, it's double bound to both the wand and the thermostatic harness. So whenever you have the wand in your hand, it'll actually take precedence. But if you want to use your thermostatic harness, you have to get off of your wand and then hit F from there, because as you can see, hitting F now, even though I'm flying, will just bring me to these. Don't know if that's a problem or not. I get a little confused as to why I can't fly or come down, but then I realize, oh, I have my wand selected. Take care of it immediately. And it looks like, I don't know if that one's mature or not. Let's break it and see. Well, we only got one back, so it may have not been mature yet. I don't remember how big these get, so I'll just have to keep an eye on those. Alright, so we have started getting some of the better things. I don't know how many of these wand foci I'm going to look at. I might get a couple that are the weapon-based ones, like the shock. That one's always good to have. This one's just an arcane workbench, so that's not going to take too long. I can do that one off camera. Basically, it'll use the air aspect in your wand, or the air V, and it will shock enemies or other players just for fun. So I might go ahead and create that as well. So let me figure out the next step and I will be back. I decided that I needed some tool racks for my wands and stuff because, as I mentioned, I'm probably not going to do too much on camera of the Thaumcraft stuff moving forward because I need to move on to other things. Plenty of stuff to do left in the series, obviously. But I wanted to get a wood that was a little bit closer to the marble color. It's hard to see on here, but there's these whitewood tool rack. There's the one from mangrove trees. I found some of those, but there's also ghostwood tool rack, so I'm not sure which one would look the best. I found some mangrove wood. Ooh, those are different. At least I got both of them. But I came into the Mistcraft Age that has the rainbow forest, because those have all of these dye trees, and dye trees just pick a random wood to spawn with. That looks different too. That's mangrove wood from Twilight Forest. Yeah, let's grab all the manwood, which is interesting. But I'm looking for ghost wood, and I'm not exactly sure what this looks like. I should probably take a look at NEI, and are there... That's weird. I think that's incorrect. I think the only way is with this, and it looks like it's just gray and white spots. Let's see if we can find any. Oh, there we go. Nice. And you do have to be careful with woods such as the fuse wood here. If you try to chop it down, it'll blow up. Let me try to stand back a little bit. Oh, I did not realize it was going to be that loud, so sorry, headphone users. Yeah, that was really bad. I'll try to edit that a little bit in whenever I'm editing to make the volume a little bit less. But wow, that was an explosion and a half. So let me... I think I have enough. Yeah. Let me go ahead and head back and see what I can do, because I got the two different types of wood. I don't know which one will look the best. I might want to just bring them into the Thaumcraft area where the marble blocks are, and see what they look like right next to it. If anything, I guess I could just remove them. So I think I need iron for this. Iron. And while I was just playing around in between recording, I went ahead and created more of those wand foci. You can see that I have the frost, portable hull I created before, but excavation, shock, and fire. So those are actually pretty fun. Just looking at a couple of them. The fire one obviously just shoots fire. Don't want to do that too much around here. Excavation just does that, which is really cool. Let's see, frost just shoots ice out. That is actually really loud on my side too. And shock. So all of those are really cool. It'll help me out moving forward. And let's see. Let me just come in here and craft. Let me try the ghost wood first. How much do I need? I need enough to go around. So let me try this. If I remember the recipe right. Yep, I did. That might be a little bit too much on the gray side. Well, I mean, close to the glass from the chisel mod. That could actually work. Really hard to break. Might want to keep them up here. Let me take a look at one of the others. That's going to be a little bit darker. Let me tool rack. See, which one was the mangrove? So it was this one right here. See, that wood is a lot lighter. So this is the Biomes of Plenty one. This is Highland. So let me look at the Biomes of Plenty. Then there was also the poplar. I might take a look at that one too. Here we go. Running out of inventory space again. Oops, I dropped it. Where'd it go? I don't think I created enough. Yeah, there's the Twilight Forest one too. Don't know how light or dark those woods are. Here we go. And iron. This one might be on the light side. That's not terrible. I might just create a few of these and just see what they look like after a while. Maybe I'll just get used to them. And I think I need that. No inventory space. Wait a second. That's creating oak slabs. Wasn't there one? I thought poplar was in here. I thought it was this one. And yeah. Oh, it's the Highlands poplar. So what kind do I have here? It's the Highlands one. Yeah, that's kind of bizarre. So yeah, I'm not going to do the oak one because obviously I don't really like that one. Let me just try these two and kind of see where they fit in. I think I'm leaning towards the ghost wood. Let me just put a couple of these tools here. Where's my wands? There they are. Oop. Maybe wands on one and tools on the other. And I swore I had another wand in here. There it is. Yeah, the rendering of that is kind of weird. But I think if I still click in the right quadrant, it'll still give me the appropriate one, so I don't have to worry about them overlaying. So yeah, and you probably saw this in my inventory. This is the pickaxe of the core. I found this while exploring the not Twilight Forest, but the Rainbow Forest for all of the ore nodes up there, and I might play around with that later. I don't have a use for it right now because I got a really good pickaxe, but I think I've exceeded the amount of time for this video. As I said, this will probably be my last Thaumcraft related one for a while. I don't know how much more I would want to do with Thaumcraft. There might be little tools that I create here and there, but to fill an entire episode, it's not going to happen. I haven't really decided what I'm going to proceed with. I might try some ore processing or farming or something like that in the upcoming videos. But if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment in the section below. And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button and it'll really help me out. And if you like the series, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. But for now, this is goodbye.